Hello everyone, thanks for joining me again today for another session of Me Programming Daily. Today we'll be working on wyvern, and specifically I want to focus on these two issues that I created during the last session. I don't believe it's a fundamental problem with algorithm that checks where the gamma connection should lead. It's just a routing problem, I'm hoping. So I hope you have your drink of choice ready. I just made myself some AeroPress coffee. And how about we write some code? We're going to start with this issue because this one worries me a little bit more. So if I'm not mistaken, the gamma connection is rendered here. We're going to open this diagram. Oops, that's not what I want. We don't need it to be that large. So I believe we render it like this. This is the starting point. End point. So gamma connection, origin, midpoint 1, 2, 3, and destination. So we're not going to touch origin and destination because they seem to be fine. We just need to deal with midpoints 2 and 3, I believe. So just to test it. Min y is fine. But let's, just as a test, do this. Oh, this is just built. Error. Yes. So I'm thinking that we should introduce a condition that if the gamma connection destination x coordinate is greater than the one of the beginning, we should change the midpoint to midpoint 3. So effectively, we should introduce a condition here. If then it should be this. Let's see if this works. So midpoint 3 is still incorrect, but destination. Okay, now we need to change this. Because it's the same x coordinate. Perfect. Let's just check question 0b. Okay, so that doesn't work. We're making progress, but it still doesn't work. Max X. So the max X is for this block. So max X will be here or here. I don't remember. Here probably. We don't have the max X for this guy. So, you know what, it's better than nothing, so let's just leave it to do. Okay. So while we're at it, let's maybe look into this issue. This one is pretty simple. I remember dealing with something very similar in the previous versions of the rendering engine, and what I did is I basically moved the gamma connection line a little bit down. Let's see how easy that would be. So all we need to do is maybe do minus 0.2 if it's not too low. Let's take a quick look here. You don't have to do this. We're already making an operation of this. So, yeah. That should shift everything down. That's a little bit too much. That's better. Let's see how it behaves. Yeah, that is good enough. There are no clashes, nothing overlaps. Perfect. So this is solved. Let's render the whole thing again. And now let's also figure out how easy or difficult would it be to get the max x of the destination. I shouldn't be sitting on this branch for so long, but kind of too lazy to start a new one. Okay, now render gamma connection. We call it just here. That was line 178, I believe. Render gamma connection. Okay. Excuse me for a second. All right, let's see. Okay, so what's happening here? We have this collection of gamma connections, and for each gamma connection, that is the origin, max x and max y. We have the I. What is this? I. Oh, that's destinations. Render all skewers. Render all skewers. So we need to figure out how this would change if the max x is not the max x of the current, say, set of blocks, but of a set of blocks that we already had sometime in the past. Let's see where this max x is coming from. Render all skewers. This function we don't touch the gamma connections. Here we also don't touch the gamma connections. Render a single skewer. So it looks like render a single block carries the information about the max x. Yeah, that's just the current max x. And here we don't do anything with the gamma connection destination ID. We just capture it. Let's see how that lookup looks like. So that's the second element of the tuple returned by this. Destinations, it doesn't look like this is changing. Yeah, single skewer. This is not changing. Update destinations. And update destinations. I'll have to think about this. I don't have a good idea how to solve this yet. I feared this will require a bigger change. But for now, oops. What did I do? What did I do? Oh yeah. Today we'll just release a new version that fixes a number of problems. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to rethink how gamma connections are routed. We should basically be able to bypass the longest element. Anyway, I think we're good. I'll just create a PR that should resolve a number of problems. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if time allows, later today I'll release a new version. Clean up warnings. And now I'll let the CI run. And once it's ready and everything passes and I'm happy with the changes, I'll merge the PR and I'll release a new version. For now though, I think this is a good moment to wrap the session up, and I'll start thinking about this gamma connection routing. This could be a bigger issue. Anyway, I thank you all very much for your attention today. I hope you have a fantastic day ahead, and I'll see you next time.